You said right when we doing Kai He that you were spiraling. You said you could give more details on what you're doing when you're doing that.
Yeah. So when I'm doing Kai He, and Kai He has the visual look that you're going back and you're going forward. From afar, that's how it looks like. That's how I saw it. Oh, he's just going back, he's just going forward. But you're just not simply going back and going forward, okay? What you're doing is back to the structure. You need to sync the structure to go down, to go back, and you do the same going forward. But when you sync the structure down, you're spiraling down vertically. And then when you're going back, you're spiraling to go back. And you're not losing territory. That's very important to learn. When you're doing a Tai Chi form, and especially when you're doing push hands, there's the vernacular they talk about all the time. Don't lose territory. If you lose territory, that means that now your structure is getting off alignment. What you're moving when you're going back or forward, but you have to sync to do it correctly, is that it's the energy and gravity takes you back or forward. That's what's happening. And we do that in the 2-person drills all the time. We verify it, we test it, and we let the students experience what is that interpretation. So when you're doing even from pendulum to elevator to rebounding, when there's a sinking motion, it's not just linear going down, it's a spiraling going down. And where you feel that more and more is not so much in the center of your body, you feel it in the foot. The foot, remember we say, is you're always in the center, but that energy moves around the feet. Okay? Something that seems like, how do you explain that? How do you feel that? It's because of song and because of your ghost that's connected to the ground. Like you feel the energy go from the heels to the ball of the feet, vice versa. You feel it going around. It becomes very versatile. So this way, now your circle becomes more smaller, not just your Zhongding, but on the bottom of your feet. And when I'm going down, right? I'm going down. When I do Kai, when I sink, I feel the bottom of my feet like a pebble that drops into water. Doesn't it opens? See, when it opens, right? Of course, that's just the water and the rock going into the water. But because we're human, we can contort and change that figure. It doesn't have to be just going down and opening up smaller to bigger. It can go down, you can spiral it, you can go to the back, you can go to the front, and that's done internally. That's the feeling you want. In the beginning, when I show it to you, you sink, you go back, and you go forward. Now we're just explaining it more in another layer of how it's like peeling the onion to get deeper into the understanding. That's what happens. Because once you can connect with the Earth's energy, that yin and yang circle can change. It can do a figure eight. It can be big. It could be small. Because once you put it into space and those dots, they change in many different shapes and angles. It doesn't have to be a complete perfect circle. You could have a long circle, a small circle. It becomes very versatile. But that takes time to do. For now, the understanding in the entry level, as you do it more, you understand what I'm saying, is that once you can get the energy into the foot that connects to the ground, you just know that it's spiraling down. And that spiraling down will refine over time as you practice more and more. And When you're doing a form, remember, you're never losing territory. It's the energy and gravity that goes back or forward, but you must sync to do that. If you don't sync to do that, what happens? The energy will just go through you. And what happens when that happens? Now, the your hanger, which is your structure, is going to struggle, and now your muscles will help you, and that's what we don't want. We don't want the muscles to get involved. We want the muscles to be free, so we know how to neutralize and redirect energy. So when you're doing Kai He or any of the exercises, you're learning to sink to spiraling to create that circular pattern at all times. That's how we redirect energy, because we're always spiraling. We're always in circle. Because I always said that at every corner, you have a what, Roger?
Point.
Huh?
A point.
Yes. And a point is circular. A point is not a box. A point is circular, just like we have a period at the end of a sentence. It's a dot that is circular. And that's how we do it in the practice. We spiral to create all these points that it becomes more of a circumference. Okay? So that's hope that explains a little bit more, Bob. And at